Hello, good evening and welcome to the business news segment on News360. My name is Martin Nasiedu Date and here, your business is my business. To the details now, the Volta Star Textiles at Dwapong in the North Town district of the Volta region is facing imminent collapse. Salaries of workers have been in arrears for the past 8 months.
The Volta Star Textiles Limited was established in 1968 to produce grey baft for the textile manufacturing industries within and outside the country. Formerly known as Dwapong Textiles Limited, now Volta Star Textiles Limited, was established some 47 years ago. It is the biggest textiles factory in the West African sub-region and has gone through a checkered, deteriorating history leading to its present state of imminent collapse. Even though Volta Star Textiles Limited has 26 million yard capacity annually and a 2.1 million yard monthly capacity, it is producing below capacity. It is currently producing about 600,000 yards a month, though present monthly demand is 1 million yards. The factory is in dire need of capital injection and modern equipment. Salaries of 1,100 workers have not been paid for the past 8 months, resulting in labor unrests, while hundreds of staff have been laid off. The chiefs and people of the Dofor, Volo, Fojoku and Togoma traditional areas want government to urgently take steps to revamp the factory.
The state of the factory now is unpredictable and can be closed down at any time if no government intervention takes place. Meanwhile, this is the only industrial setup that is providing bread for the people of the Volta, Eastern, Greater Accra, and even Togo and beyond.
Spinning manager of the factory, Jerome Dunyo, said power outages are a challenge to the fortunes of the facility. The MP for the area and Deputy Minister for Education, Samuel Okudzeto-Ablakwa, said government is working at recapitalizing the factory.
Put now the contract to supervise the recapitalization of Volta Star Textile Limited. PricewaterhouseCoopers is now inviting international investors, but Nova Invest. They are now 70% to investors, and then we shall retain 30%.
In other business news now, management of Agric Air has installed a $2.2 million feed mill at its factory in Kumasi. The new plant will enable the company to increase its agricultural feed products.
The new plant, which is fully automated and computerized, has a capacity to process 10 tons of feed per hour. The machine has a paddle mixer that ensures uniform mixing of poultry, livestock and aquaculture feeds. The installation of the feed plant is to mark Agric Air's 47 years of excellence in quality feed production. Agric Air also launched 3 products in collaboration with Onjaro Partnership, including a 5% gold concentrate, 20% layer concentrate and layer mash. The products are uniquely formulated with the environment and welfare of both the farmer and his stock in mind.
Our company has taken the charge to deliver feeds. In the poultry and livestock sector, the name Agric Air has become synonymous with poultry feeds and concentrates. So therefore, Agric Air is feed and feed is Agric Air. The duty to ensure only quality feed get onto the market is a charge we have, and a charge we have discharged dutifully. A charge we still continue to discharge. In all, we have 19 products that we make available to poultry farmers, pig farmers, sheep, goat, cattle, aquaculture farmers, all around the country and the rest of West Africa.
The Chief Director of the Ministry of Food and Agriculture, Joseph Kwesi-Buama, reiterated the ministry's commitment to satisfy meat consumption demand in the country.
We will continue to support businesses in the livestock and poultry industry to reduce the high import burden, which runs over $200 million annually. So if we can produce so much and maintain $200 million in this country for only the poultry industry, not to talk about other sectors of the economy.
The Dimpoase Hene Nana Okofo-Sobinkai called on the company to make their products available to businesses. He also encouraged the company to engage the youth in agriculture to use their products.
And to one story that will put a smile on the faces of many local poultry farmers here in Ghana, and the Ghana National Association of Poultry Farmers, in collaboration with the USA Poultry and Egg Export Council, is advocating the use of local chicken for recipe. The two organizations organized a special competition for polytechnic students on the use of local chicken for recipe in Kumasi.
Recipe competition seeks to educate and share creative ideas on the health benefit of the local chicken. 8 students were selected from the various polytechnics in the country to exhibit their catering talents. The event was also to create awareness on how the importation of poultry products is affecting the local industry. Contestants grilled pieces of chicken on skewers alongside variety of vegetables and fruits for one-dish chicken meals that represent a number of global cuisines.
We have a chicken deficit that the local poultry farmers are trying to bring up. Until they do that, there is a gap. So imports are filling the gap. So it's a win-win for all of them. And until the Ghana National Association of Poultry Farmers is able to bring up, the production and then slowly and gradually edge out the foreign imports.
Government announced in 2014 it is studying tariff and non-tariff measures to restrict the importation of poultry products after local analysts warned its purchase was undermining the economy. Imported chicken is sold below that of the local chicken. Poultry farmers are unable to compete on the world market because of high cost of production, which has resulted in the collapse of dozens of farms and loss of jobs. Sophia Howard of the Kumasi Polytechnic emerged the winner of the first national chicken recipe competition. The second prize went to Daniel Eshen of the Takoradi Polytechnic, while Gifty Akosa of Accra Polytechnic came third.
I love my chicken, especially the fiakoko when it's used for recipe. Well, that'll be it for business.